Hey, what is going on, you guys? It is Mr. No Sleep here from Old School RuneScape, and welcome to a brand new video for you all today. Today I bring you From Barrows to Best in Slot, episode number 2. It's been exactly 12 days since the release of episode number 1, and I just want to say thank you all very much for the incredible support on this new series. I have a lot to show you guys in today's video, so let's get started. Alright, so after chiseling a few dozen dragon stones, I made some fresh glories with them, and then after that I obtained 20 million fletching XP. Following that, in this lovely deserted bank, I also obtained 93 herblore, and just from 92 to 93, I made myself another 900 Ceridome brews, close to 700 prayer potions, 900 super restores, and 400 super attacks. So that'll definitely come in handy for all the PVMing that we're about to be doing. Now, before we get started into the bossing and the PVMing, I just want to say a huge thank you to Ironside for renewing my contract for the 5th year in a row. Use discount code MrNoShipCost for free shipping with any purchase at IronsideComputers.com, where you can forge your own PC by choosing your own specific parts and the Ironside team will build it. You can also purchase the limited edition themed quantity builds. Just check out the Tokyo Dream here. Absolutely amazing that it is Vaporwave themed and comes with RGB ring light fans. Or this one here that has Norse imagery and stained glass aesthetics. IronsideComputers.com also features Masterworks, fully custom ultra high-end builds, each build showcasing its own unique theme and designed in-house by the creative team and built by their lead technicians. So many different themes. I mean, if I had to choose a favorite, I'd probably have to at least choose 3, because there's just too many good ones there. Ironside also sells laptops, if that's more your style, as well as computer cases. Also, feel free to check out the Ironside YouTube channel, where you can learn more about their new computers and enter their giveaways that they occasionally host. I've personally been using Ironside computers for the last 5 years, and I couldn't be happier. If you want to check out their site, it will be in the top of the description as well as the pinned comment, and remember to use the code MrNoShipCost for free shipping on any purchase. A huge thank you to Ironside for the continued partnership. They really have helped me out more than you guys will ever know, and I am truly grateful for it. So big thank you to them, and now let's get started into today's video, From Barrows to Best in Slot, episode number 2. Alright, just finished up a neck reel task. We got 574k in AUX and a lot of seeds. Those will definitely be put to good use. Managed to get a hard clue as well, so let's go ahead and open that up to see. A nice unique of an ancient plate body and about 80k. Not too bad at all. Gonna currently just do a little bit more Slayer, hopefully get assigned a boss task. I did manage to hit 30 million defense XP on my troll task, so that was pretty cool. I don't really mind troll tasks, but they don't really drop much at all, so it's nice to get the defense XP milestone though. After this task was completed, I wanted to take a break and do about 20 Zulrah kills because I was nearing 200 Zulrah kill count, and the only unique that I've had so far from here is the blowpipe, so I still need to upgrade my trident to a trident of the swamp, and I would really love to upgrade my Nezi helmet to a serpentine helmet. No luck in the 20 kills, but we did manage to get an elite clue scroll on the very last kill, so that's not too bad. We'll definitely do it right away, and I'll return to Zulrah later on in the video, hopefully obtain another unique. It would be nice to even get an onyx, because that would save me the hassle of selling chaos runes for my next Zenyte. 108k from the elite, not too bad. I'll use that dragonstone necklace for my future jewelry box, so it should come in handy. Managed to get to 14 Hespori KC, nothing too crazy. We already have the bottomless bucket, but you can't say no to a free 12k farming XP. Also slowly working on a crafting level so that we can create a tormented bracelet, so I went ahead and made a little bit more glories. I think we're at 160 now. Well, leave it to Steve. We managed to get 180 hellhounds. It looks like it's time to try out Cerberus. Last video we spent 1,000 Slayer points at Duradel and never got a hellhound task, so I'm pretty happy that I switched to Steve. So let's go ahead and do some Cerb. The only downside of this boss is we don't have a spectral spirit shield, so every time the ghosts do come out each kill, I'll be losing 90 prayer points. Luckily, I'm really good at Cerberus. I mean, once you learn it, you pretty much never forget it, and I think I've killed it on my main close to 4,000 times, so we have a lot of practice here. And with the arc light, we're going to get some good DPS. I was praying melee at first, but I quickly realized that you need to be praying magic and then just wearing some good tank gear so that you can deflect the melee hits. And I was doing pretty good on the ghost, almost never taking damage from them, so this was pretty exciting for me. This actually gives me an opportunity to upgrade all of my boots, whether it be dragon boots to Primordial, Ranger boots to Pegasian, or, well, I don't have Infinity boots, but if we do get an Eternal Crystal, I'll go ahead and go do some Mage Training Arena, and I'll unlock Infinity boots so that we can get Eternals, and I'll also do Bones to Peaches. So let's hope we don't get Eternals, because I don't want to do that grind just yet. Even though it is very important, I figure I'll leave it until I get the Eternal Crystal. And as we are reaching 60 kill count here, no luck yet early on, but I gotta say, I love the normal drop table. So many alkables, so many fire orbs, which are going to be so useful for crafting, as well as insult heads for prayer. A lot of noted dragon bones as well, which are going to be used for getting 99 prayer, as well as runite ore, and many different other things that are going to be useful. So yeah, I gotta love playing on an Iron Man account, getting all these drops here. They mean so much more than when I got them on my main account, because I can use every single one of these drops for something to get me XP and so many different skills. I went ahead and made some Taverly teleport tabs using redirection scrolls to make banking faster, so that's good. Here we are at 90 kill count. Nice battle staff drop, going to be used for crafting as well as those soul runes there. But ladies and gentlemen, 95 kills into the task and into the grind. We did manage to get our first crystal. My personal favorite, the Primordial. 95 kills in, 26 million GP is what it's valued at. Still nice to see the stable price there. And now we can go ahead and upgrade my Dragon Boots G, which I've been wearing for so many years, into Primordial Boots. Let's go ahead and infuse these bad boys. 200 magic and 200 rune crafting XP. Every bit counts, and look at that upgrade, guys. Looks really nice, and it increases the bank value, increases my DPS. I mean, what does it not increase, really? That is absolutely incredible. There's 100 kill count, clean looking kill count at Cerberus, and now the hunt is on for the other two crystals. I certainly wouldn't mind a smoldering stone as well. I'm going to need that in the future for many different things. Love getting combat tasks completed as well. Definitely got to focus on those in the far future. But either way, we're going to go ahead and recharge the arc light. Well over 100 ancient shards still, so there's no problem doing that. Other than Cerberus, I do use the arc light at demonic gorillas, and we still need 2 more Zenites. So hopefully, if we do manage to get a black demon task later on, we'll revisit them like we did in the first episode. I was saving up my Keymaster teleports just because I wanted to get a decent stack of them before I started using them, but really looking forward to when I start using them to save a lot of time on banking. Even with the Taverly teleports, you can't compare to those Keymasters. 170 kills in, we are nearing the end of the task. I think I was assigned 180, so there we are. 180 Cerberus has been completed, 124k Slayer XP, and 96 points. Let's go ahead and see what Steve has for me. Looks like trolls again. Not the best, but this is the Cerberus loot tab if you're curious. Just look at all those normal drops, so beneficial. And of course the Primordial, gotta love it. Well, after our completion of the troll task, I was assigned Black Demons yet again. So we did get 2 Zenites in the first episode, and we only need 2 more to go. Hopefully we can get one from this task, but I've already been pretty lucky here, so I'm not sure. Quickly completed an easy and a medium clue, still hoping to get duplicate rangers one day, but no luck from those. But here we do have a little bit of luck, if you want to call it that. Ballista limbs coming in from these demonic gorillas. That is just another component in order to create the heavy ballista, which I'm really not too sure if I'll ever use that for something one day, but it's got to be best in slot in some regards in some areas in the game, so you know, I'm gonna make it one day. I do have a monkey tail in the bank and a light frame, but I'm still missing the heavy frame, so once we get that, we'll have the ballista completed. Either way though, some really nice price checks coming in from this task, tons of alkables, and a lot of XP too, which actually netted me 92 Slayer. Halfway to 99. That'll be awesome if I manage to get that during this series. 351k from that price check, and a hard clue, which we'll go ahead and open up. We don't waste any time. Zamorak plate skirt, as well as an Armadillo full helm, 2 uniques, and 188k. There's my second light frame. I'm not sure if I'm ever going to make the light ballista. I don't think so, but hey, I'll take the light frame. Nearing the end of the Black Demon task, but we were fortunate enough to receive another hard clue scroll, so we'll go ahead and finish this task off. Nice 62k XP in total. Another 12 points, bringing us to 120, so we have a couple skips available if needed. 228k from that last price check, and now we receive 136 greater demons. Well, I think I've killed Zamorak 2 times on this account, so let's go do some more. Let's go ahead and open up this clue scroll before we begin our Zamorak journey though, and 41k. Pretty nostalgic using that dragon scimitar on that Saradomin wizard, but here we are using the normal whip on kill count. You don't want to waste arc light charges, so we got the 40, and this is my setup for Zamorak, Krill, whatever you want to call it. We're using the arc light once again. Thank God I have all those ancient shards in the bank, and now that we're on task, we should be dealing extra DPS. Unfortunately, I forgot my anti-venom, so we're gonna have to cut this first trip a little short, but that's okay. Our third KC, what do we get? 19k. Alright, I'll take that. Infernal Ashes as well. We're gonna have to bank for the anti, but overall I think this is a decent setup to bring. I think I'm gonna target the mage minion after each kill, and then I'll try to stack the range and melee minion on top of each other so I can blood barrage for HP back. Another hard clue, and now we return to Zamorak, this time not forgetting the anti-venom. So we'll do that clue after this trip, but from our fourth kill we do receive our first unique, the Steam Battle Staff. Well, it's not the one I was looking for, but I really can't be upset getting a drop so early on, especially at such a tough boss like Zamorak. And that Steam Battle Staff will come in handy for the spell Magic Imbue on the Lunar Spellbook. Get some passive magic XP whenever I'm doing agility, but yeah, I'll take it. What I would really love to see from this boss would be a Zamorak Spear, because that would definitely be best in slot for Corp, temporarily anyway, and other than that, a Staff of the Dead. That would be amazing for so many different things in this account. 665k from the hard clues, Saradomin D-Hide boots, and a Rune H5 shield. Gotta love getting God Piece items. I have a really nice collection now after all these clues. And here we are at 10 kill count. Managed to get a Godsword Shard 3 from a minion, so that's awesome. We actually already have a Godsword blade created, but we're gonna need 4 total, so that's, yeah, 1 out of 3 of the next one to be created. Now, I do want to touch on one thing from my last video. I did receive a few Armadillo pieces in that video, and some comments were saying that Mr. No Sleep Armadillo isn't best in slot, Missouri is. Well, that may be true, but this is all stepping stone progress. You know, we're not going to get the top tier items right away. We're going to be working towards them and upgrading at the same time, so I just wanted to throw that out there. Well, there we have an elite clue scroll coming in from Krill at KC number 15. I think I got 3 elites during this video, and I was able to complete 2 of them. Some of them I just don't have the quests completed for, and I haven't been in the questing mood lately. And seeing this drop here certainly keeps me in the PVMing mood. A Zamorak Hilt, 19kc. I was certainly not expecting this. I mean, of all the drops I could get here, the hilt was the last one on my mind, probably right next to the pet. So now that we have a hilt, this is my first official Godsword. I'm really not sure what a Zamorak Godsword is useful for on an Iron Man. I think it's decent at Mutadial, and I know it's good at Castle Wars, but I'm not sure what else. If you guys have any suggestions on what I can do with this amazing new Godsword upgrade, let me know in the comments below, and I'll put it to good use in future uploads. Other than that though, still getting some great normal drops. The Wine of Zamoraks, we're definitely going to be using those, so it's nice to be receiving them again. And there we have it, the created Zamorak Godsword. Looks incredible. I was surprised at how much fun I was having soloing Zamorak, and it was definitely a challenge, don't get me wrong. Sometimes I would only get 1 or 2 kill trips, but sometimes I'd get 5 kill trips, and luckily kill count doesn't take too long, so it's pretty bearable. Well, it's not a Zammy spear, it's a rune spear, and it's 1 in 2,000, so that's not okay, but you know, it happens. Anyway, let's go ahead and open up this easy clue to a surprising collection log that I actually need, a Zamorak page 4. I'll go ahead and put that page in the book, and now we only need 2 more pages until all the prayer books are completed. Well, another Zamorak item, 669k hard clue. Getting a lot of good luck with these hard clues today, with god items especially. There's 30 kill count at Zamorak, not bad at all. And following the superset drop, we did get an uncut sapphire, kind of an uncommon drop, but it's not as bad as the rune spear. We are about halfway done with this task so far. Gotta love getting those tuna potato drops. These really help extend the trip here. Luckily, you don't need bones to peaches at Zamorak, so that's one benefit of not having that completed yet. Never been a fan of wilderness clues on the Iron Man, even though I'm not a hardcore. Zamorak page 3 from this one, so that's another Zamorak page that I can place in the book, which means we only need the second page and then it's done. Gotta love clue scrolls. And there's another drop from a minion, Godsword Shard 2, which means that now we only need the Godsword Shard 1 and we'll have our second Godsword blade. Hopefully we get that before we receive our next hilt, whether it be from Armadillo, Saradomin, or Bandos. Really would like a Bandos hilt. That would be the best one in my opinion. Bandos would help a lot for bossing, and Saradomin would help a lot for Slayers, so I guess I'll take either. But there's a 50 kill count over here at Krill. Got a nice little combat task completed there. Not much to see from the normal drop table here, but the Wines of Zamorak will be good for herb lore. There's 31 million defense XP. one step closer to our big goal of 200 million, for those of you who remember me saying that 6 months ago. 60 kill count now, haven't seen a drop in a while, but again, I really can't complain. These wine drops are providing. We got some grimy Lantidimes, decent coin stack, death runes, yeah, I'll take it. Still not sure why they have adamant arrows poisoned on this drop table, but I'll never use them, so let's just collect them in the bank and leave them there forever. And there we have the task completed. We killed 136 greater demons, 72 krill KC, and we received 2 drops. We received the Steam Battle Staff, as well as the Zamorak Godsword, and I forgot to mention 2 Godsword shards. 137 more Hellhounds to kill. Looks like we're going back to Cerberus. Steve, you are just too good to me. It's probably because we share the same name. Either way, though, this Arclight has been used quite a bit in this video for practically everything I've done except Zulrah so far. Nice little milestone there, 200 kills overall. Got about 109 left on task, and although we haven't had a rare yet, we're still continuously getting all these amazing resource and supply and alcohol drops, banking them in the tab there, and that tab is growing very nicely throughout this whole video. Sometimes I'll take a little bit of a break and do a little bit of skilling, a little bit of farm runs, but other than that, I was really just PVMing for the most part this week. There we have 250 kills overall, and an elite clue scroll at KC 267. Following that, I did get 15 million magic XP. Feel like we just got 99 like 5 or 6 months ago, so that's not too bad. And here we are reaching 300 Cerberus kill count. No luck yet since the primordial, but I feel like something's coming soon. Either way, though, it's taken a lot of prayer potions to do this task, but nevertheless, we did complete it. Another 137 Cerberus taken care of, 94k Slayer XP, and 12 more points. Really nice to get those fire orbs and battle staff drops because it's good crafting XP. Slowly inching our way towards that crafting level. 13 black dragons assigned this time. I'm going to go ahead and kill the miniature ones so we can get this done much faster than if I was to kill KBD. We're going to go ahead and skip 229 aberrant specters, and here we are again with another Cerberus task. Wow. Alright, well, let's recharge the Arclight for the 4th time now. But I do need a little bit of a break from Cerberus. I've been doing it so much in the last couple of days that I think I'm going to go do about 20 Zulrah kills just to see if I get lucky, and then we'll go back to Cerb after that. Love using this new Armadillo and suffering and anguish at Zulrah, and it is rewarding. Tanzanite Fang, it's our 2nd drop ever from Zulrah that is considered rare, and it is a duplicate. I wasn't too upset about this because, I mean, it's a drop nevertheless, you know, it increases bank value, and hey, 2 blowpipes is always better than 1. I might get skull tricked for the first one, you never know. But either way, though, that was about all of our luck at those 20 kills, so let's go ahead and start this Cerberus task now. Hopefully this one will get another crystal in. Really hope you guys are enjoying the videos so far, and especially the Iron Man series. Feel free to hit the like button and comment below any suggestions on what you want to see in the next episode. I'm always open to doing different things. It doesn't even have to be boss related. It can just be something that revolves around me upgrading anything in my bank, whether it's a weapon or a piece of armor. So there's a lot of monsters in RuneScape, a lot of things to do on this series and in this series, and I'm very excited about the future. You guys shown so much support with this one, and it's been really nice seeing my Iron Man finally get these upgrades after all these years. So either way, though, 398 KC at Cerberus for our 2nd crystal, the Pegasian. Now we get to upgrade our Ranger boots to the Pegasian boots by using the Pegasian crystal on the Ranger boots themselves, and that's incredible. I mean, these Ranger boots have been with me since 2017. I remember I got them from a medium clue. I think it was like 68 medium clues in, and it was during a 50-hour stream. So those boots were with me for so long, and now they are changed forever to a better version. So that's incredible. Now we just need the Eternal Crystal. There's an elite clue. I'll take it. This was actually one of the elites I was able to complete, so let's go ahead and open it up to see absolutely nothing. Now we just need the Eternal Crystal, guys. If we get that, then we must go to Mage Training Arena for the Infinity Boots. So let's avoid that by getting a duplicate Pegasian. I'm not upset about this, really. you know, you're bound to get duplicates. We got a duplicate blowpipe earlier from Zulrah, so yeah, I guess I'll take it. I kind of wish it was a primordial though, you know, more bank value and whatnot. Well, we still have about 50 to kill on task, so hopefully our luck continues. I really, I don't know, I guess I just want the Eternal, or maybe the pet, you know, that'd be a little fancy. Really lucky with skilling pets on this account, but haven't really had any monster pet other than Kraken so far. Jar of Souls. 1 in 2,000 for this drop, 1 in 3,000 for the Hell Puppy, so yeah, you know, I was lucky. I just wasn't lucky enough for the pet, but either way, I'll take it. It's another collection log piece completed. And with that being said, a couple more alchable drops, and we have completed 161 more Cerberus, and we obtained another crystal. So you know what that means. Now it's time to craft a little bit of fire staves, make some runite bolts with all these rune bolt drops, and create some crystal keys for some more dragon stones. Just Iron Man things, I suppose. Here's our Celestia's tree with a pretty good yield. All these battle staves coming in. I love getting these seed drops. There's my 20 defense pure, training range to 99 and nightmare zone. Here we have my 10 HP'er, getting range up through cannoning, and here's my main, chopping redwood trees. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I play on 4 accounts every day, 16 hours a day. More accounts means more videos. It also means more bonds have to be purchased, so not a lot of fun paying 60 mil a month for membership. Well, since I've had such great luck at all the bosses that I've killed in this video so far, I figure let's go try out General Grador. Do a little bit of bandos, little solo bandos, not on task or anything like that, just me and my tentacle whip. So I went ahead and tried out a little bandos. I figured I would get to 20 kill count, you know, which essentially is like 12 kills from 8 KC starting point. What I learned about bandos is that I get 1 kill trips more often than I get 2 kill trips, and I struggle a lot here, so I'm not looking forward to killing this boss for future episodes, but I figure a little practice was needed, so if you have any advice for bandos, let me know in the comments below. I would sure appreciate it. Well, we ended up at 20 KC and took a break there to make some more super combat potions, as well as make some dragon javelins and onyx bolts. I figure it was about time that I use up all these bolt tips and javelin shafts. Got about 12.5 mil in onyx bolts, and then I went ahead and enchanted them to onyx bolts E, as well as my dragonstone bolts to E and diamond bolts as well. So they'll be used for probably armadillo, those diamond bolts. Not so sure what I'll do with the onyx or the dragonstone though. Back to Zulrah, new personal best of 1 minute and 15 seconds, 236 KC. So far 36 Zulrah kills have been completed in this video, and we've only received the duplicate Tanzanite. We really need to see that magic fang drop to upgrade my trident. That will help so much at, oh my gosh, countless things in this game, as well as maybe getting that serpentine visage. The serpentine would easily replace the Nezzy helmet that I currently have as my best in slot helmet when doing melee, so I really hope I get either of those items. 70 kills so far from the initial starting point of 200, and no luck, but that's okay. I actually really love Zulrah, especially on this account. It's so rewarding, especially the normal drops, and of course all the Zulrah scales that I'll be accumulating too. 300 kills in at this point, 2 blowpipes, need that fang, need that serpentine. I'll even take the onyx. I mean, if I get an uncut onyx, that'll be a guaranteed zenite waiting to happen. I won't have to go and sell 100,000 chaos runes to the Czar City. I can just have my onyx ready to go on standby. So yeah, I'll pretty much take any rare other than the Jar of Swamp. And I hate to say it, but even the pet, you know, I think I need all those other items much more than I need a fancy snake following me around. So we'll see what happens though. 340 KC currently. I did grind out Zulrah on the last 2 days of this week. I guess you could say these were the final clips for the video. I wasn't gonna stop until I got a unique, and wow, did they make me work for it here. These kills were all done in like I said, 2 nights. So it was a lot. I was actually running out of astral runes and death runes, because not only was I using a trident which costs death runes, but I was also using vengeance, so that didn't really help my case. But nevertheless, I did purchase some astrals and deaths from lunars, and I continued on. I don't think I died a single time while doing Zulrah, so a little bit proud of that. And here we are at 400 Zulrah kills with that beautiful collection log pop up, the new item being uncut onyx. It wasn't what I wanted the most, but I definitely wanted it. So now we can save a lot of chaos runes, save a lot of time, and once we reach our next zenite, we can make that tormented bracelet right away. So there you have it, ending at 420 Zulrah KC. I did manage to kill 230 is what it said, but I think it's actually 220 Zulrahs in this video. 98,000 Zulrah scales. Obtained so much useful normal drops as well, whether it was from Cerberus, Zamorak, Demonic Gorillas, or Zulrah, or anything else that I was doing while doing a little bit of Slayer during this week. 2.7 mil just in fire battle staves. That's incredible. All these seeds are going to be used to create saplings so that I can finally start getting my farming level up again, because I had used all of my trees and now I have 20 fresh magics and 20 palms. So that'll get me a couple farming levels, or maybe just one, but we'll see. I'll continue to do my herb and limp as well as my potato cactus runs 3 times a day every day, so we'll get a little bit of XP there. As an Iron Man, you always got to check up on your kingdom, so we got that back up to 100%. And finally, that crafting level that we were inching towards all video took a little bit of jewelry to do it, but 93 crafting was obtained. And last but not least, all of the upgrades in this video: Zamorak God Sword, Steam Battle Staff, Primordial Boots, Pegasian Boots, another Pegasian Crystal, Onyx, which will be so useful, couple God Sword Shards, 100k Zulrah Scales, an extra Blowpipe, Jar of Souls, D'hide Boots, and a couple pieces of the Heavy Ballista. As you can see, we are wearing what we acquired in episode 1, and in the inventory is episode 2, and in the future, episode 3. Checking out the Runelight loot tab here, we have 240 Zulrah kills, 21.4 mil made there. That was a long time in the making, but I enjoyed every second. Zulrah is one of my favorite bosses. 12 Bandos kills. I look forward to doing that probably next video. That'll be an interesting grind. 478 Cerberus killed, 3 crystals total, 1 duplicate, but 2 uniques nevertheless. The Demonic Gorillas is a little old there. Those Zenites were saved from last video, but other than that, I just did a Wyvern task, a lot of Zamorak, couple more hard clues this week, and neck reels. My Runelight loot tracker somewhat reset, but for the most part it is all accurate at the end here. So with all that being said, guys, thank you so much for watching. A huge thank you to the YouTube channel members, with a special shout out to Angelzblood, xXzoticx, DeceptionZ, and Matthew Stivers. If you need a new computer, feel free to check out the pinned comment or the top of the description with discount code Mr. No Ship Cost, and you'll save on shipping. Thank you guys for everything. I'll see you next time, and until then, Mr. No Sleep out. Have a great night, guys.